Alright guys, so I know this video is late, I'm sorry. Usually I try to upload on Wednesdays. I usually upload Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And this one is either going to be later Wednesday or Thursday. But I have a good reason. The last one I was just, I don't know. But this one, anyway, I have a good reason for this video being late. And it is that I actually caught some fish. So in the last little video I did like a little update that we had been out fishing, but the fish were not biting, they were being tough. What I found out is that they were just really shy to seeing you. Once they see you, like they won't bite. You can throw anything at them, they won't bite. So you basically have to walk on the bank and just throw right along the bank as far as you can in front of you before you actually walk. So for instance, I'll use the bed for example. So the edge, you have to stand right here and basically cast this way along the bank and bring your bait like this before you walk there. Otherwise you scare them, or you not necessarily scare them, they don't necessarily take off, but they won't bite. They see you and they won't bite. So I'd been fishing and I had found that out, I had to use that technique. And I had missed the day before, I found it out like late the day before, like on my last couple casts. And I missed a fish on a swim jig, waking it under the surface. He waked on it, grabbed it, and I missed him. I'm not sure how. I don't know if he ended up like spitting it out or not completely taking it in. So then the next day, today, I'm out there, no sign of bass. Usually I can see some moving around, cruising around the bank. No sign of bass at all, so I actually went trout fishing. But the trout, they weren't really cooperating with the camera. I actually ended up catching one and hooking three. I think I hooked 3 or 4 and I caught one, but they would not cooperate with the camera. Every time I turned the camera on, they would stop biting. As soon as I turned it off, they would bite again. So this one here, actually, I turned the camera off and then my bobber went down. I was fighting the fish, and as soon as I turned the camera back on, I lost the fish. It was actually really funny. So here's a little clip of that. Okay, there we go. Hooked up. Oh, it came off. Alright, so then, after that little incident there, I was fishing with my friend. He was actually filming me, and he ended up leaving, and I was on my way back. My sister lives right next to this lake, so I was walking on my way back, and I wanted to hit this spot, because right before my friend left, we actually saw about a 3-pounder cruising along the bank. So I was like, oh, maybe I can go find him along the bank. Because what they do is they cruise back and forth from this spot, from point A to point B. And so I was like, oh, he's probably going over to point B, right, over in that area. So I start walking the bank, throwing along the bank, like I showed you I had to. And I was using sorry, this video he might not be able to really see me that good. Using my Dobyns Fury 704, 15-pound, this is actually copolymer, 15-pound. And right there, a crawl which got covered in dog hairs. Because I'm at my sister's she has a bunch of dogs, and there's dog hair everywhere, so it actually has dog hair on it right now, which is kind of nasty, but it's a little craw and a little 1/4 ounce weight. And I was actually swimming it on the surface. I just had that weight just for casting, just so I could cast it better, but I was throwing it out there, swimming it along the surface, and on my way down there, I was going along the bank, I missed him. He came up and waked on it, and I felt it go tap, reeled down, and set the hook, and nothing. I actually got very mad, threw my pole down, didn't get that on video, and then after that, I went and continued fishing down, and then right before I had to leave, I actually ran back to that same spot where I missed him, again stayed far away and threw along the bank, threw over there, and he waked out and grabbed it. I felt him tick it, I reeled down, I could feel him on there, so I knew I had him, set the hook. Cranked them in, and obviously that's I actually got that on video. So here you guys go, you can see that.
Got him. There we go. There we go.
Alright guys, I just got this sucker. He blew up on a craw. Little crawl with a 1/4 ounce weight. I was swimming it across the top. It's probably about a 2.5. Good fish. see that. Alright, so yeah, it wasn't the most, this video wasn't the best, didn't have the most fish catches in it, but I got something. I'm so excited. This lake is super hard. That fish right there would equal like a 10-pounder at another lake. The fish in this lake, you don't see fish like that very often. You don't get to catch them very often. I've actually never caught one that big out of this lake, so that's about a 3-pounder probably. So I'm super psyched, and thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.